No, it doesn't. Makes such a big difference when you're healthy. The back goes under so much torque when you serve, and if you're feeling a little ginger about it, you know, you take 5–10% off it, it's not the same.
Yes, brilliant.
Best rally of the match as far as Djokovic is concerned. 24 thundering strokes needed to get the job done. I like the way he improved his position incrementally after each shot in that rally.
So this is the first break point that Federer has faced in his last 3 matches here.
Oh.
You can always get a good indication of just how confident players are by how well they play the big points, and here no holding back from Federer.
And this is a particular pattern of play that's cost him, especially last season when he runs around the forehand and takes it up the line. It's a high risk play, and if you're not timing the ball perfectly, it's so easy to miss it long, hit it in the top of the net. But this week that shot has been firing.
Not just last season as well. Think back to when we were commentating on Federer's matches in Indian Wells and Miami. Kept going for that shot all the time, missing it time and time again.
And again, I think it also, a little bit about the movement, indicates how much better he's moving. He wasn't really getting around and in position for that shot, Jason. I think that was part of the problem as well. You can see there, that was a good shot. And the moment you're off balance a bit, very difficult to pull off anything.
So just as the second game in the opening set proved absolutely crucial, this one too, enormously important. Second break point. It's good length. Forcing Djokovic onto his back foot.
Such a powerful combination when you've got the depth and the pace on your shot. It's so difficult to live with somebody who's playing that way. It was Djokovic who was doing it so well yesterday against Nadal.
That's brilliant anticipation. Still had an awful lot of work to do once he had guessed right.
Giving Federer a bit of his own medicine there. Phenomenal defensive skills from Djokovic.
Third break point. gets the break of serve after yet another phenomenal rally. And finally, the serve fans had something to cheer.
A lovely bit of agility right there to keep the point alive, and a little bit of indecision from Federer. Initially thought about going cross-court, but you can see as he changes his mind, results in the miss hit. He'll draw a lot of confidence from that last game.
Thank you. Players ready. Thank you.
Now, can he build on that?
Well, in the opening set, it was Federer who kept it tighter than the taxman's purse, but not quite the case here in the second. It's Djokovic now who's tightened up his game beautifully, not giving anything away.
I didn't mention at the time that it's very hard when you've played a set like that to continue in the early stage of the second set. It has to be a natural letdown. It's hard to keep the intensity level nice and high, whereas for Djokovic, he knew he had to respond. So it's not altogether a surprise. That's a much better smash. And I thought Federer paid the price for going to the forehand in the previous game. That's the percentage play. Dunk the wrist, get it to the opponent's backhand if they're right-handed.
He's still got a lot of work to do here because it's a pretty decent lob, and all the power comes from the snap of the wrist. And reached the pinnacle of the smash. Very difficult to generate pace.
To Djokovic. The response has been a good one. And it's now the fourth seed who has a commanding lead midway through the second set.
Tropical plants around the tournament grounds. Why not transplant some to your home? Please make a date to attend our annual plant sale here on the grounds tomorrow from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m.
I think the fans will be delighted. I'm sure that this second set does look like it's going to be an awful lot more competitive than the first. I'm sure they appreciated how well Federer played, but you come to see a match, don't you?
Yeah, you want to see a meaningful contest. That's what it's all about, and I'm sure they'd love these guys to split sets and then duke it out in the third. Fans made a real effort this week. I like that one, Federer, and then the best. I think he should have gone Fed, then Federer, then Federest. Little unforced error there.
Excellent effort.
He certainly does transcend all the different age groups.
There's had plenty of kids through the turnstiles as well this week. They've thoroughly enjoyed themselves. And even in the cheap seats here, still got a pretty good view.
Yeah, the stadium about half the size of the one at Flushing Meadows in New York. So probably about halfway up here if you were watching a match at the center court there in New York.
Yeah, that place is ridiculous. If you're in the cheap seats there, you don't even know who's playing, whether it's men or women.
So you've got to take a ventilator up with you. They'll give you one of those portable ones as you come in. They check your seat number. Here's a can of oxygen for the next 2 hours.
Yeah, got to be careful for frostbite in the early hours of the morning for those night matches. Yeah, they don't have stewards to see you to their seat. They have a couple of Sherpas.
Ball to love.
Not bad, that 45-second service game. It takes Nadal that between first and second serves.
3 games to 4.
Still just the one break that separates these two. After such a good start to this set, the big question now is, can Djokovic keep it up? Hooked it in.
It's unbelievable. Back-to-back shots on the half volley, on the line. Nothing better Djokovic could have done. Perfect approach. Look at this shot. It's all wrist. Can't teach that. That's what you call tapping the genius.
Brilliant length. He's missed a couple of those forehands in this set when pushed wide. Not on that occasion. And now this a real test for Djokovic. There are rumours that he'll be working with Todd Martin as well as Marian Vida come the US Open. Interesting to see whether that pans out. That's a lovely shot. Federer always left himself a little too much work to do once he'd gone cross-court with a little half-volley pickup.
We know how much Djokovic likes this particular shot as well. This one up the line here. Pulled up some big ones against Nadal yesterday. And he has such good control and vision. Knows exactly how that shot needs to be played. Much shorter swing. A lot of use of the left hand.
Federer taking up such an aggressive court position there. Beautiful shot. Two chances now to get back on serve. Djokovic is naturally frustrated, but it was a pretty good game from Federer. And we are indeed back on serve midway through this second set.
The Western and Southern Financial Group Masters is proud to recognize its premier hallmark sponsor, Great American Insurance Companies, and its official sponsors, Coors Light Beer.
That's about as tame of a surrender you get of your serve. Perhaps a fresh racket will bring around a fresh change of fortune.
Done.
The gap was there.
15 love.
And he's just got to try and manage the emotions here. He's still up 3-2 in the second set. He's got to remember that. It's certainly not the end of the world.
Federer is so good at putting together these little runs, isn't he? In the middle of matches. 10 of the last 11 points now fallen to Federer. Does make a big difference. Handles momentum so well.
Yeah, it's the combination of how quickly he plays together with the shot selection. He finishes the points off so quickly that really gets the momentum going. You can really sense it. More so with him than a lot of other players. Andy Roddick's another one very similar to Federer in that respect.
Good stuff. Nice aggressive tennis.
Started with a return of serve on that point, Jason, as well as the previous one. Given that Federer is only serving a little